What's going on, guys? Brad here, rodtrees.com. Wanted to introduce a new improved tree base that we have that's going to be available very soon to the public, current customers, new customers, so on and so forth. There's a couple cool things that we've added to this, which I'm pretty confident to say that this right here is putting our rod tree as the most solid rod tree in the market. You'll see these two cool little rings there. We call those our anti-vibration rings that are on the puck. You will as well see that we have a tether on the base itself onto the D-ring. Therefore, once it's deployed, if you will, there's not really a way to lose your D-ring. Just a couple little improvements that we're making. I did a video not too long ago showing us milling them in the CNC, and got a bunch of questions on how they work. And I took a set of my trees, which we built last year. They're mini triples, and I tuned them. And some of the guys that I've talked to ask, what are you talking about when you're tuning them? I tuned my trees, and I'll explain that in a moment, but I tuned my trees to my older trees to our new bases, and the difference is remarkable. How much it improves the product and eliminates all the vibration, wobble, sway, rattle, anything like that. This base eliminates it 100%. It's solid. It feels like it's welded, but it's adjustable, and it's pretty impressive how a couple little tweaks like this really improve this product overall. So we're going to be incorporating that into our new product lines, our new trees and new orders and things like that. So this product is going to go full scale into production for new customers, new trees, new orders, so on and so forth. However, customers that already have our trees, that are already running our stuff, you can absolutely 100% utilize these new trees to improve the ones you currently have. We're going to be putting together some sort of a kit that includes the tools that you'll need to adjust your trees to these new bases and really improve the overall product itself being on the boat. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch this camera over. I got a couple that I've tuned already with our new bases. I'm going to show you what they look like, what they're doing. The difference side by side is definitely recognizable in the two trees. And after that, I'm going to kind of recap and kind of explain what we're going to be doing moving forward, how this is going to come out on our full line, how you can purchase these. We're going to do something along the lines of getting a hold of our customers that have already purchased our trees, and possibly doing a pre-sale on this stuff so we can organize these kits for you, get them out the door. Whether you want them bare aluminum or powder coat, those options are there. So nevertheless, let me go ahead and show you. These are both my personal trees on my aluminum boat that we call .com. And one is with the base that I've used on it for a year, and the other one is a new base that I tuned the tree and put it on. So here's going to be a set of, these are my personal trees. These are descending mini triples. This is your 45 up here, your 35 in the middle, and 25 down in the bottom. It gives you a real solid wide spread on your boards for individual planer boards. This tree here has a black base. This tree here is aluminum base, and you're going to notice this is our original design. This is something that you guys, this is really the only complaint, or the but I want to call it, would be great, but you're going to get a little bit of sway, rattle, stuff like that. You're going to notice that tree next to it is not moving. And if I do the same with this tree, you're going to notice there's nothing there. Like, there's nothing. Now, the base itself, in comparison, and I'll go ahead and open this up. I'll rotate the tree. You'll see how easy it slides like that. However, when I grab it like this, there's no movement. Of course, the display a little bit is moving, but there's nothing. In comparison to this tree itself, you know, there's a lot more. That's a side-by-side, you know. So you guys might be dealing with this, which is, it's fine, you know, with the motion that's happening here, or, you know, the wiggleness if you want. Once you put rods in the trees and get them out on boards, that all goes away. You know, there's tension on the tree, it's not moving. However, on our new design and this new base itself, you can see how rock solid that is. And if I pull this off, you'll see that that is our new double ring anti-vibration puck. This is our standard puck itself. And, you know, it works great, but this is an improved version. And when you compare a side-by-side of that, I mean, this tree here to this tree here, it's right there. So that's a couple cool things, and how they're going to react different in your boat, and how the trees are going to react different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show you how these bases are set up and how you can make your adjustments for your trees you already have. You know, you could have ordered them. I mean, I did a set of old, way prior to me being involved in this company, 8/6 trees, some of the originals that we had on our rack that we have out in our shop, and I tuned those ones. And I'm going to go into a detailed way of how to tune your trees with this kit once I get it released, probably the next day or so. And it's going to include everything, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you. This is the honing sanding disc that we use to hone the inside of the trees. With some of the trees that are out there, there might be powder coat and you know, remnants of that into the inside of the tree. And with these anti-vibration rings that we're putting on these pucks, they're precise. They're right to a T of measurement of the inside diameter of the tube. So anything as far as burrs or you know, powder coat, things like that, will cause this not to go through the tube and work. So essentially what you have to do is, and like I said, I'm going to go into detail with this, but nevertheless, this sanding disc that we use will be included in this kit. So the kit will two bases itself. Of course, it'll have rings. I just wanted to show you, you know, how we're milling these. But it'll have, you know, a set of bases. Bam. It'll have new D-rings, which have our tether slip on, so you're not losing your D-pin itself. It attaches right there to your thumb screws. A lot of guys are going to ask why we're using two different thumb screws. This one, I feel you get more tension when tightening. This one, I can't use the wing nut on this one because it's going to hit the tether. And I first do this one here to tighten it, and then this one to tension it on. It'll include a sanding disc like this. And yeah, that'll be the kit. So, you know, you can take this kit, you can improve your current trees and products. And, you know, the inside diameter of our tubes are 1 3/4 inches or 1.75, 2-inch tubes. So if you have a 2-inch tube tree and it's an 1/8 wall tree, and, you know, the inside diameter is 1 3/4 inches, this is something that can be adaptable to those trees, less the holes for the D-pins. So cool product, cool improvement. Played with a couple different designs. I've had some stuff with my pro staff. Been running them. They love them. You know, I've had nothing but good feedback on them, which is, you know, a huge thing for us to improve these products for you guys. So, you know, we're listening. You know, we're listening to the negative. We're listening to the positive. You know, we're making improvements. We're making strides to have the best product that we possibly can make out in the market. So we got new things like this. You know, hopefully you're taking it as a bonus. Yeah, and that's that. So if you have questions on these, I am going to be in the next day or so, releasing a video of tuning trees with the sanding disc, and I'm also going to be going into detail as far as the prices and stuff like that on the kit. So hold on to your hat, and we'll keep this thing going and go from there. So thank you, and have yourself a good day. If you need to get a hold of us, feel free to give us a call, message us on Facebook, or get a hold of us at rodtrees.com. Thanks.